It's ISE 2026 and we're on the G&D booth here and I'm joined by Jochen. Hi Jochen, how are you doing?
Hi Simon, good, thank you. Thanks for joining.
No, it's good to be here. Now Jochen, we spoke a year ago actually at this very show and we spoke about the acquisition of VuWall. So we're 12 months in. How's the relationship going? What's happening?
Yeah, this great progress since, and I mean, last year we acquired VuWall into our group of companies. This year, for the first time, we are promoting the group name, which is the CommandDeck. And under that roof, we now have got G&D, we've got VuWall, and the third company, Tritech, who is serving us with the video processor, our personal workplace controller. And since, there's been a lot of work to connect the dots, to merge things and take the best advantage out of the whole toolbox that we've got now.
Yeah. So give us a few examples of how that merging technology has come to fruition.
Well, G&D and especially VuWall, we see ourselves very complementary, and based on that, VuWall more on the video processing side, coming from the video wall itself, from the video wall controllers, but also with focus on the controls, on the operations. Whereas G&D, we've always provided the strong technological basis for KVM, for operations, for IT infrastructure. So it's very complementary, and based on that, we're just now seeing how to connect or how to build the whole puzzle. And out of that, when we met at IBC last year, we already showcased the control interface that now is coming from VuWall, also allowing now to control and operate G&D systems. So now we've got the great advantage on the G&D side to also have a graphical user interface. So and even more to come over time now.
Yeah, so really complete solutions for any control room, really.
Absolutely, definitely, and that's of course the big focus here at the ISE show, looking to control rooms. I've got a feeling that the control room topic in general is growing here at this show, and that's always been the core of our business, whether it's the master control in the broadcast or the control room in general.
Yeah, no, that's a good point, because we're talking about innovation. So we're going to bring in your colleague Andreas now, who's the EVP of innovation. So we can, if you can hand your mic over to Andreas.
Right, yeah, for the product details and all the new stuff, he's definitely the right expert, so I'll hand over.
Okay, in you come, Andreas. Thank you, Jochen.
Thank you.
Andreas, thank you very much. Welcome to Kit Plus. And,
pleasure, thank you.
Thanks for your time.
As always.
You're EVP of innovation. We haven't spoken before, so give us a quick overview of your role that you play.
Okay, so in the end, also with the merger of VuWall and G&D under CommandDeck, of course, my role at G&D was to see what's the latest trends, where to get the new technology, and of course now with another family member, VuWall, it's boosting the whole business. So we have now our angles in every kind of region and every kind of application, and we have to show and see what are the new trends, and of course, holding wide, we have to adapt them.
Of course. So what are you innovating? What's new?
Yeah, so in this case we show two new products from our named Become Visible project. So normally we know that even devices from G&D and Uvol are masterpieces, but they are hidden. So they are not visible. Here we are getting them on the desk, but normally in an environment they are hidden. Yeah.
Right, okay.
So in the end, I tell we build the beautiful devices, but nobody will ever see them. So Become Visible is the option to say that we are developing devices which makes the life of the operator easier. So normally you have hotkeys, you have keystroke that you have to remember. Perhaps you have seen keyboards where somebody printed something on the keycap and looks like not so good. So our idea is to bring in 3 devices. So last year we introduced our Command keyboard.
Right.
And on this show we introduced 2 new devices. The first one is the so-called CommandDeck, which is an HID button generator with a completely customized interface. So in this combination I can say which monitor I want to control, and I can even switch sources.
Right.
I can even, for example, lock the PC. So in the end, no complex software, you're programming only HID keys. It's safe to the device, it's secured, and this is the first step of our new product lineup from Become Visible, the CommandDeck, as a small add-on for established keyboards and mouses from the operator.
Cool. And what are we looking at here? Because is this an add-on to a keyboard?
No, this is in the end one keyboard. This is the Command Keyboard Advanced, so the big brother of the Command Keyboard, where we fuse a keyboard and a display, a touch display with an integrated system on a chip together. The software on is our own development, so it's a secured Linux. And this interface can show three things. Interface number one is the UVOL dynamic control, because UVOL can now also control G&D devices. This is the interface. So here in the setup we have the two desks, we have the wall, and now with user logins, user can see the targets which he has access to. So he clicking the source, he clicking the console, and then the system will switch. The exactly same on the other side to make it very, very easy. In adapted to this, we have the third row where we can changed our video wall. For example, if this would be interesting information and now the big boss comes in and he should not able to see it, I can just blur it. So in the end with this section I can use UVOL video wall control, that I create one surface for many, many different things for one operator in one beautiful new device.
Wow. And this is a direct result of your relationship with VuWall.
Exactly, because all UVOL said, okay, we also have touch displays, but we also have KVM desk controls.
Right.
So from the G&D thinking, it was, okay, let's integrate an HID button generator like the CommandDeck, but now with UVOL and the interface, we have even more possibilities. Yeah. And we also talk to customers which don't need KVM, but they have seen the keyboard and say, cool, because the third option is it can display any kind of web page. So we showed this to a local fire station and they said, glorious, because I can display here my voice over IP telephone system, incoming calls, holding calls, outgoing calls, which makes utmost flexible and not only for the KVM market.
Wow. And your innovations, it sounds like your innovations are driven by listening to your customers.
Yeah. So I'm in the end on exhibitions, and I'm also many, many times on the streets and talking to customers, high level as well as deep level. And then of course in the management system we are discussing this deeply, also now with companies we have to do it. So defining the roadmap, see what the next thing, and this is the first result.
Can you give us an insight into the next thing?
The next thing is of course the combination of products with UVOL and G&D. Now we have a like of two ecosystems. We have one device which is already on the market. That means a target can be displayed with the pixel perfect codec from G&D at the desk, and with the streamlined flexibility on a UVOL video wall. This is the so-called VisionXS. But this technique will be adapted in an even deeper relationship with better products and more straightforward.
Wow. Exciting times.
Thank you.
Andreas, thank you very much. Oh, where can people find out more information, Andreas?
Yeah, of course, in the internet. So in the end, you can reach us via gdsws.com or uvol.com.
Andreas, thank you very much indeed.
Perfect.
Do check out the website. And of course, if you're at ISE, pop over to Hall 5 and chat to Jochen, Andreas, and the team. We'll be able to give you some great demonstrations. For everything else that we're doing at the show, that's at kitplus.com.